Hello, hello, hello. It's Jalen Martinez, aka the Suburban Grower, and I really just wanted to let you all in on what's going on. So about a week ago, I told you all that we were going to have one more frost event. It is the morning after, and I was just walking around the house to assess the damage. And at this point, I'm not really seeing any. Just to kind of put you up on game of where we hit last night, we got down to about 25 degrees. And we stayed below freezing for about a good 9 hours. So I wouldn't say a critical freeze, but definitely something that I quickly paid attention to, seeing as how many flowers we have open on our more mature trees. Hold on, let me get you all a little bit closer. I can do better than that. So we have flowers that are open, we have flowers that are a quarter of the way open, and we have some, like you can see here, that are really just beginning to open. So as time goes on, I'm not saying that, who knows, we could very well lose every single fruit and not have one on the trees that sustained the frost last night that had these flowers open. Another one of our heavy hitters that I'm definitely thinking will be affected, if any, our frost peach. This is the north side of our house, so that's where a lot of that north cold wind comes in. But this one is blocked by a fence, and it also has our neighbor's house for protection as well. So we may end up having a decent fruit set. I'm really hoping and praying that this year the weather didn't really affect it like it has in years past. And who knows, we could have a windstorm and come in and, and go ahead and blow all of our flowers off our trees. I've seen it happen a multitude of ways. So with that being said, you guys, I'm just really trying to be as optimistic as possible. But I did want to let you all know that I think the tree that is going to always be hit the hardest is our Anna apple. You guys know I'm a realist by this point. I really try my best to keep an open mind, yet be realistic enough to say, okay, well, better luck next year, because if I can just lock my gate, better luck next year, because sometimes you have to read the writing on the wall. So like I do every day after a significant weather event, I come outside and I assess the damage. So good news is one of our apple trees, again, has yet to break dormancy. Again, this is our Golden Dorset. So I think this will be the first year that we get some flowers and fruit from this bad girl here. Now the Anna, you already know, I tell y'all every single year, she's ready to rock and roll the end of January every single year. So we have some different flowers here that are in different stages. Once again, as you can see, she's already had these little leaves frozen off. We also have a lot of different little apples that are already, excuse me. Thanks for that. That's exactly what I needed this morning. So we already have some apples that are starting to set, but it's starting to look like, to me, just in certain places, let me show you all what I'm talking about, that we have started to sustain just a little bit of damage. Now I could be absolutely wrong, but these look damaged to me, as well as, what else was I going to show? So these flowers look like they may have been affected by the freeze last night as well. They have a different color hue to them. They look more on a reddish side versus the pinkish side, but who knows? Like I said last year, she flowers profusely. So we may get a few fruit sets, but I really think if any, I think this one is going to sustain the most damage. Our Anna apple tree is just, she's a go-getter. But that also comes with the possibility of a lot of those fruit sets being frozen to death. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm remaining optimistic, but I'm really reaching out to you all. Do any of you all have any peach trees that are 3 to 4 years old, 5, even up to 10? I just want to know how deep of a freeze you've seen your apple trees take and actually produce fruit. This is a stage that I have not yet come to. I've only had one apple harvest thus far. I've had more peaches and figs and citrus per capita than I've had apples. So obviously the freeze that we had last year was pretty significant. So I can't say, oh, well, this will be similar or anything like that, because, you know, that would be comparing a puddle to a lake. But I just really wanted to know if you guys have any apple trees. How cold have you seen them take and still produce apples? Like I told you all, I don't know everything. And the reason why I try to assemble our family, our Grow Together movement, is to pass along information. That's what it's about. That's what it's about at the end of the day. And ultimately, we're here to help one another. So if any of you have any information that would be beneficial as far as these apple trees, and that's how I know if you watch the video to the end as well, please comment. Let me know what variety you have, where you stay at, how cold it got down to, how long it froze, and about how much fruit you all got versus what you normally do due to said freeze. You all have a blessed one. Again, it's a Suburban Grower, and you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much.